What's up?
I just got off the phone with Sean Payton.
Yeah.
And I think Drew gonna break the record by like 2,000, 3,000 yards tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight.
I believe that, man.
It's going down.
Going down, for sure.
Check us out. What's good, people? It's the Mad
N Caz
Football Focus, where the focus is.
Oh man, Drew Brees finally getting his just due from the media, from the four-letter media.
Is he?
Hey, but you called it though. You said that they were going to, they was going to do that Drew love, you know what I'm saying, this week, and then it was going to go back to the man crushing on Rodgers and Brady,
well, you know,
and stuff like that. Even Peyton Manning, even though Peyton Manning ain't even been in the league for.
But you know what's funny though? With the Packers not winning, with them losing yesterday, they not really.
Was that an upset?
I would say
yeah.
Yeah, I would say because when you got Aaron Rodgers, you got a shot.
Supposedly, yeah.
You got a shot. They was down 24-0.
I saw that. I saw that.
I mean, come on, man. And when I seen it, I had their defense. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, no, you know. But,
I mean, they fought their way back in it, but
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what was the issue. What's the issue between Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy?
You know what? Sometimes, I think sometimes stuff goes stale. And I think it's two things. I mean, you talked about this yesterday. It's that he didn't draft Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers came into a situation where, you know what I'm saying? Because, Brett Favre was there.
Yeah.
So, and I think you said Pat Shermer drafted
Pat Sherman,
something like that. Yeah, I know you're talking
about
about white people with glasses.
Yeah.
And he drafted Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
And he had, but McCarthy came there the same year Drew Brees got. I mean, the same year Peyton got there.
Right.
So I think it wasn't his quarterback, and he still had Brett. Because remember, Brett was still there. Brett was still fired. Brett was still doing his thing.
That's
you know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah. That's
so I think it might be that. Their relationship is not as good as you would think. You know what I'm saying? As far as Drew, because Peyton picked Drew.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that I think that might be what it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying? But like we talked about yesterday, how can you replace him? He's a good offensive mind. You remember when the Saints had one of their best offensive seasons? He was our offensive coordinator. Not a lot of people know about that.
Not a lot of people see. That's a true Saints fan. That's a true Saints fan.
Know that he was the offensive coordinator when we had Joe Horn, Aaron Brooks, Willie Jackson, Jake Reed.
Willie Jackson.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't even know who Willie Jackson is.
Jerome Payton. You know what I mean? We had the boys, man. Boy, them boys was fire.
Yeah, Kyle Turley. Yeah.
But I don't know what the situation is, but I think it has a lot to do with the offense. But Aaron Rodgers being as athletic that he is, I think he can do whatever he can in anybody's offense. I don't think he's a system quarterback. I think he can go anywhere.
I agree. I agree. Definitely agree with that. Definitely agree with that. I want to give a shout out to the Browns.
Oh yeah. Shout out.
I think I called them. I said they were going to win.
Yeah.
I said they were going to beat the Ravens. So
you did.
Cousin Rocky cut the check. Again, man, more overtime games, man. I mean, Texas went to overtime again with the Cowboys.
You like that?
That's not a good thing.
Well, okay. You don't like that because the games are longer?
No,
because I was actually dozing off on the game.
Yeah,
it was a good game, but I was like,
I mean, it's okay. You got 4 quarters. You got 60 minutes to win a ball game. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Deshaun Watson is that dude, but man, I don't know if it's the play calling. I think it's more the play calling.
Okay. I'm talking about just in general because we had two overtime games yesterday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you had the Browns, young team. Mm-hmm. You had the Ravens, not so much a young team. True. And they went in overtime 9-9. That almost was a tie, another tie. Mm-hmm. But
Titans and the Bills too, I believe they went in overtime.
Nah, it was 12-13.
Okay, I thought they went to overtime.
Nah, 12-13. But looking at it, the Texans and the Cowboys look at another thing. Two young quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's where the quarterbacks are not getting a grasp of the offense.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where they get it going. You know, because it took Texans. It was in the red zone 5 times, man.
And they couldn't close the
couldn't close the deal. You know what I'm saying? And you against the Cowboys, which I gotta give props to Cowboys. Shout out to Sammy.
Yeah.
You know his Cowboys.
Yeah.
Their defense.
Yeah, it's for real. It's legit.
They got.
It's legit.
We gonna see how they working the week after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So on Thursday night, we'll see how that go, man.
It's just unfortunate, Ezekiel Elliott. I mean, he can't be a receiver and a running back. I mean, he can't do it all. So
can't do it all. Now obviously. We got our Saints playing right now. We got it on the big screen.
Yes, 6-0. It looks like I think they either got a sack, third down.
They got a sack, so it's third down, third and long. So, we ain't going to be long. We ain't going to be in front of you long. But I got to give a shout out to my baby boy, JJ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With him doing our videos.
Yeah.
He does a great job.
Does a great job.
Shout out.
Absolutely.
Love you, baby boy.
Yeah, no doubt.
Doing your thing, man. And
doubt.
shout out to them. We're going to get the shout outs out early.
Yeah, Serenity
Designs.
And, Serenity Designs. Keep saying Serenity.
You know, because I see him on Instagram. So I see it.
Gotcha.
So I got you though.
And Spoiled Rotten Treats, man. Tristan-in-law, man.
Yeah.
So make some of the best desserts that you can imagine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I mean, all in all, good week. Good week of games. Baker Mayfield looks like.
Baker Mayfield's like a player, man.
Yeah.
First down.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield looks good. And like I said, I was watching Fox, and they were saying that. Colin Cowherd, your boy, and he was saying that he's talking about young quarterbacks and not a lot of people being compared to certain guys. They said they got to give Drew Brees props because not only that, but if you get being compared to somebody, that means that you're a good player. You played great. Like they compare Brady to Montana. They compare sort of kind of Pat Mahomes to Rodgers and Favre.
I would say yeah. I would say
you know what I'm saying?
I would say yeah on that.
Yeah. So, but they comparing Mayfield to Drew Brees. So that's a sign of a good quarterback. Okay. If they compare you to somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Real quick before we start picking the games, man, I want to give another shout out. This is like the second week in a row. I kind of snatched, victory from the jaws of defeat last week from this guy. I had the high last week. There's a new club out with fantasy football, the 250 Club. So exclusive, very exclusive. But I got to give a shout out to the Katie Killmongers again. I mean, he's hitting the 200 mark. He's hitting this mark with the team. So shout out to him, whoever that may be.
And then we'll talk about it at the end of the show, but. Because like I said, we loving our fantasy football. And this guy, I got to give him props. This guy is scoring 200 points. We in week 5 right now. Yeah. And he scored 200 points every week.
Yeah, so I'm about to hit 1,000.
You know what I'm saying? Already. We only in week 5, and he's ahead of his division. He's undefeated.
Right. I'm trying to get that 2,000 rushing. I'm trying to get them 2,000 rushing, y'all. I'm trying to get them 2,000 rushing, y'all.
You can get it too, son.
I just got to keep going.
But shout out to everybody.
Yeah, shout out to everybody.
Everybody's doing their thing.
Freaking Regans. He took another L this week. But.
Not saying that.
And Aaron Rodgers lost. So, it's a double L for him. Oh, damn.
Catch.
That's a catch.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Anyway, week 6, we got the Thursday night Eagles versus the Giants. Both teams struggling.
Yeah.
Good. That was the Giants and the Panthers was a good game.
Yeah.
That was a real good game.
See, that's not good for the Eagles because it looked like the Giants are turning the corner. So, but I still give it to the Eagles, even though there's something I can't quite put my finger on the Eagles because they lost yesterday.
They did.
But I can't quite put my finger on what their issues are. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take a fly out on them.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles because they hung in there with the Vikings. Yeah. They hung in there with the Vikings. The Vikings look like they got their act together as far as defensive. So I mean, so I'm gonna go. Get well,
Emerson Griffin. Get well, Emerson.
Yeah, and get well to. Shout out to Ajayi. He got hurt. He's out for the year. So get well. You know what I'm saying? Prayers are with you. We got. There's gonna be a good game. Buccaneers versus the Falcons.
Dude.
Falcons 1-4. I love it.
Wow.
I love it.
Jameis Winston's playing that game, right?
You know what? I don't know. They should. I would throw him out there. All right. I would throw him out there.
I'm gonna pick the Buccaneers. Falcons.
You know what? I'm gonna go with. You know.
Like I said, I got the Bucks. Though.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons. Man. Okay. I don't think they're gonna go 1-5. I'm gonna go with the Falcons. Okay. I'm gonna go with they're at home.
Yeah.
Go with the Falcons.
Man, you seen like I said, I think we talked about it before, but man, have you seen Atlanta's dome? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Don't it look like a vehicle? Doesn't it look like the front of a Mercedes Benz?
It does. Yeah. I think they probably got that opening too.
Sunroof.
Right. Yeah. Another good game, divisional game, the Steelers and the Bengals. I see what you was talking about with the Bengals. I see what you talking about. Yeah. Made a believe out of me. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals too, man.
Yeah, because I picked the Dolphins, and Dolphins made me look like. Dolphins were who we thought they were.
I tried to tell you.
You did.
I tell you. Yeah, I might go with the Bengals too, because even though the Steelers put a whooping on the Falcons last week, I still think they underline still have their little issues or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with the Bengals too. Right. Chargers and Browns.
The Browns are 2-2.
2-1.
They beat
the Ravens and they beat the Jets. Lost to the Steelers and they lost to us.
Well, they tied.
Oh, they tied the Steelers. They lost to the Raiders and they lost to us.
I'm going with the Browns.
You know what? I'm going with the Chargers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
spicy.
I like the Chargers.
Spicy talk. I like that. Spicy. Sprinkle a little something.
Yeah. Philip Rivers.
Got you.
Side on Willie. Bills versus Texans.
Texans, man. Texans in the blowout. Again, Bills.
I think the Texans gonna keep it close. Because, like I said, two young quarterbacks. I think they're gonna keep it.
Yeah, but it's all about in this game. It's going to be all about field position. You know, what type of field position are the Bills going to have throughout the game? Are they going to be able to move the ball?
That's true.
You know,
that's true. So okay, so we got Texans. Yeah,
effectively.
Now Bears versus the Dolphins.
Bears in the blowout.
Yeah.
Bears. Trubisky strikes again. Trubisky strikes again.
You starting them? No.
Okay.
All right. Cardinals versus the Vikings.
Vikings. 27-23.
Okay. All right. You doing scores, man.
I mean, some of them. You just get a feel. You're trying to get the feel.
All right. Colts and Jets.
Man, the Jets won, didn't they?
Yeah, they blew out the Broncos.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, I got the Colts. I got the Colts. Andrew Luck.
Yeah, Andrew Luck. Yeah, that's my guy. Seahawks versus the Raiders. This is in London.
I got the Raiders.
Ooh.
I got the Raiders in the slugfest, 17-14.
I'm going with the Hawks, man.
You want the Hawks?
I'm going with the Hawks.
That's not a bad. That's not bad. That's I can take that to Vegas.
This is the Marshawn Lynch game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can take that to Vegas. I take those eyes to Vegas.
All right. Panthers and Redskins.
Panthers.
Go with the Panthers too.
Coming off a bye week, right?
Nah. Well, they played last year.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Panthers too. Right. They look good.
Yeah.
Punches. Rams and Broncos.
You know what? That's gonna be my upset special.
Ooh.
I got the Broncos.
I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Picking the Broncos.
Rams. Go with the
Picking the Broncos, dog. I'm going with the Broncos.
Okay. The Jags and Cowboys.
Do we have to?
Unfortunately.
No, I'm just saying, just
Jags.
Yeah. That's lunch money right there.
Yeah, but like I said, Cowboys. They said earlier in the show, Cowboys defense is doing their thing.
Yeah,
so,
but
you know,
man, Jacksonville.
Jags.
They said they made Mahomes look normal. You know,
yeah,
I mean, we watching the game. And,
yeah.
Man, that boy Jalen Ramsey, man, that's a big dude, man. That's a big
Florida
dude.
State, man, born and bred.
God dang, that's a big dude.
Florida boys, man.
Dude, Lord, that's a big dude.
Yeah, Ravens and Titans.
I got the Ravens. They bounce back.
Yeah, I got the Ravens too. That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
Lakers don't slick up in a good game. Chiefs and Patriots, game of the week.
Man, I got the Chiefs, man, 53-50.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, 42-40.
A college high school basketball game score. 53 to 50.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs on that one. Yeah. Even though it's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a real good game.
He got home.
See, and the game of the week with that game, you keep saying you were saying it was gonna be a test. But
you said the test was with the Broncos.
The test was with the Broncos because I'm gonna be honest with you. If he would have played the Jacksonville Jaguars first, they would have lost that game. They would have lost that game.
Okay.
Because see, he got used to that pressure. See, Belichick is gonna try to take away Tyreek Hill.
But you still got Kareem Hunt. You got
Kelsey.
Thomas. You got
Kelsey.
I think
and Watkins.
Take away Kelsey.
Okay, if he takes away Kelsey, then he gonna beat you over top. Yeah. You know, so it's gonna be a shootout, man. It's gonna be a shootout. Whoever makes a mistake, it's gonna be a shootout though.
Yeah. But see, I think the only thing about that, my only caveat is that Bill Belichick knows how to go against those young quarterbacks.
Yeah, but
because if you notice, all the times the Chiefs beat the Patriots, they had Alex Smith.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Alex Smith is
check down Charlie, right?
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
But Andy Reid, for some reason, he knows how to beat him.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
at least in the regular season.
You got to keep your foot on the gas, though. And it seems like that's the type of offense they run.
Yeah,
you know,
high octane. Defense seems like they're coming together.
E93 offense, you know, high octane offense. Yeah.
So in the Monday night, look like it's gonna be a clunker with the 49ers versus the Packers. I take the Pack.
I take the Pack in the blowout.
Yeah, I take the Pack. But
so Saints win. You know, it was a good victory. You know, we'll take it any way we can get it. You know.
What you mean?
Like, you know, I got the Saints winning tonight.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they winning 6-3 now. Like I said, you know, we don't want to
jinx nothing.
Yeah, we don't want to jinx nothing.
Keep the pressure on.
Drew Brees is 150-some yards away from breaking the record. You know what I'm saying? Which is a very hollow record, and I hear people saying that he's in a pass first type of system, but you know, somebody.
But everybody is.
Not only that, but then you gotta look at it. They Super Bowl year. You remember this? I already throw the stats out there. Super Bowl year, they was 5th in rushing.
That's true.
You know what I mean? True. So they was 5th in rushing. Then last year they was like number 1 in rushing. You know what I'm saying? So they always kept a decent running attack. And my boy Shannon Sharp. That's why I love Shay Sharp. He said that. I think I told you this thing. Drew Brees has always had the 17th to worst defense. You know, defense has been lower than 17th, and they've been in shootouts. So the defense is bad. You gotta pass to get back in. Oh, you want to run to get back in the game? You gotta come on, man.
I can understand that side of it, but okay. See, now everybody's making excuses on why he. Again, everybody talking about it's in the past season, the passing offense. Well, duh, everybody is. I mean, everybody is. You know, so. Give the man credit. Give the man kudos for what he's done. I mean, he's been able to do it for what, 12 years?
Longer than that. And like I said, you know, a lot of people, you know, Brady, he sat out 1 year. Not sat out, but he got injured. He got injured in 1 year. But I think Brady started his second year. Bledsoe got hurt. Yeah. And he started his second year. Yeah. Now, mind you, he got in a year before Drew.
True.
Now, Drew was in San Diego for 5 years. I think he played 3 of them. Because his first rookie year, he didn't play. He was behind Doug Flutie.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? He was behind Doug Flutie the first 2 years.
Yeah,
so,
he was.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, you can't screw the numbers to make Brady look good and Brady and Peyton and all that. You know what I'm saying? You just can't.
And that just makes me so sick.
That's what they do, son. Like I said, they don't want to give nobody. They don't want to give people credit. That's what they do. But like I said, Drew, consummate professional, and like I said, he's in a small market, but he's not a me guy. Right. And like I said, I've always been a fan of Drew Brees since he was at Purdue. That's true. You know what I'm saying? I always liked his game, and you know, I was happy.
He was a gunslinger.
He was a gunslinger in college, and that's what I liked about him. I was like, oh man, I said, man, what's the same get out here? But then we had Aaron Brooks at the time. Yeah. You know, so, but like I said, eventually he's here, and I want to say, last but not least, congrats to Drew. Cause I know you break it tonight, and he's well deserved. You know, and
yeah, I mean,
anything else?
Nah, I just want to stay healthy. You know, we're starting to get into what they call the meat of the schedule.
Yeah. I was gonna kind of bring that up next week or the week after that.
Yeah, we're getting into the
because we got to buy next week, right? You know, and then when we come back, we play the Ravens.
October is where teams
the hunt for the red October.
Right. Yeah, and this is where teams separate themselves.
Pretty much. Yeah.
From you gonna start separating yourselves from different teams. October is where you really start making the push to be like, okay, we go 4-0 in October, we looking really good.
Yeah. I say, I think if just to be optimistic, if they go 2-2. Okay. They go 2-2 because the Ravens. I want we said we want them to beat the Ravens because that's the only team Drew Brees and Sean Payton has never beaten. Right. So hopefully they'll come out off that bye. They come out fresh and they'll beat them. But then you got the Vikings, you got the Rams, you got Philly. Yeah. So it's so many. You got so many top hitters, and you gotta go. You gotta at least beat the Rams and the Vikings.
At least.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's who you're gonna be fighting for as far as.
Well,
feeding.
I don't know, man. The way the Eagles is looking, they're 2-3, right?
Yeah, 2-3, but they in the easy division. I ain't gonna say easy division, but I think they can take care of their division.
Okay.
So I think they'll be a 3 seed. You put the Rams as a 1 seed, but see, like I said, if you beat these guys, then you got the game. You got that tiebreaker.
That's true.
The only loss they had was with Tampa. I think Tampa's gonna go back to the pack.
Right.
And I think that the Saints. Well, obviously now the Saints is number 1 in their division.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's what you got to work. That's what you got to work.
So because we don't want to get into a dogfight with Carolina.
No. And then we play them 2 times in a month. Yeah, at the end of the season, which I'm glad they kind of did that. Because the division is important. You got to win your division. Then we play them on Monday night. Then we play them on. We play them on Sunday, you know what I mean? But close out the season. But, it's kind of strange for us because we used to watching the Saints play at noon. Mm-hmm. The Saints don't play a noon game until next month. Mm-hmm. They play the Ravens at 3. Mm-hmm. Then they play the Vikings on Sunday night. Mm-hmm. Then they got another 3 o'clock game. Mm-hmm. I think their first noon game is next month when they play the Eagles.
Is that going to be a benefit or a detriment?
I think it's going to be a good thing because you got to show up to play in prime time. If they put you on 3 o'clock like America's Game of the Week and stuff, the people want to see them. Mm-hmm. I think it's a good thing because you got to get better. That's true. You got to get better. But like I said, we used to watch them on 12. Like all their games last year, except for the first game last season was on Monday night. Right. All the rest of their games was noon until I think they flexed the Carolina games.
They did. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all these games, so which is good. The good teams they play them at 3 and they play them at Monday night and Sunday night.
True. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, we in that number, so we just got to keep it up.
Yeah, got to keep it going. We got to march in.
There you go. Yeah. Now, the last thing I want to say is, like I said, we got to win this fantasy football game. So this guy here scored 200 points, like I said earlier, every week. And he's, Kamara have a good game. He's going to do his thing tonight. Mm-hmm. I have 200 points because this will probably be my first week where I win the week. Mm-hmm. So I get my $10 off. Mm-hmm. But me and him have a matchup next week.
Mm-hmm. Might not be no show next week.
Yeah. Because it's like kind of like a grudge match type of thing where starting from Sunday, we don't talk.
Yeah, we're not going to talk. But I will tell you this. Technically, I'm going to be honest. Coming from me, this isn't a grudge match. This is me trying to get back into the thick of it because all time versus him, I'm like 2-8. You know what I'm saying? So my record is not that great against him.
We have to check the tape. We have good matchups and they're close games and you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So, but like I said, it's always a fun thing where me and him get together and we see. That's true. We're looking at the scores and seeing what's going on. But like I said, that's our show, man. Y'all be safe out there. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and comment on the video if you feel free to.
Yeah, go to YouTube to check us out, man.
Check us out, man. Facebook, Instagram. I post some pics. You know what I mean, and just show the love.
Yeah, no doubt.
Show the love. So we out, man. Peace.
You don't want 0 problems, big fella.
Yup. If one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in